flat or spherical? Science versus pseudoscience. Science is systemized knowledge derived from observation, study, and experimentation. It also deals with a phenomena that can be examined empirically, and the reason for doing that is to describe the makeup of the physical universe and underlying principles that governs the activities in it. It depends on scientific observations, which are carried out under controlled conditions to minimize the impact of researchers' biases and expectations, as well as random influences from the outside and the environment. There is no single experiment that's repeated many times. It's peer-reviewed by scholars, as well as it's replicable science to accept the explanation of any phenomenon. While pseudoscience refers to practices, beliefs, or claims that are presented as scientific but lack empirical evidence. It fails to adhere to the principles of scientific methodology and are not subject to rigorous research and scientific scrutiny and peer review. So it's not replicable sciences, and the ideas often rely on weak evidence, logical fallacies, and misinterpretations of data in order to support their claims, unlike the genuine research that leads to real science. In today's presentation, I'll talk about the flat Earth theory, which is considered junk science. Flat Earth theory claims that Earth is flat rather than an oblate spheroid, despite overwhelming evidence that we have from scientific observations and explorations. There is a reference that backs up this flat theory, which can be found in this link. So why is this argument? The special interest involving in promoting flat Earth theory varies, and it may include many reasons. Some individuals may use it to gain attention or to be notified. Others may have ideological or religious motivations. It also might be used to challenge established scientific knowledge, often driven by distrust of authority or a desire to just contradict this science. So in this presentation, I emphasize the importance of the observation and experimentation and evidence-based reasoning. I'll also highlight how the theory fails to account for the numerous phenomena observed in nature around us, such as the curvature of the Earth's surface. I will start my argument by evidence from the Quran. In Islam, the Holy Book Quran mentioned the Earth as follows: Earth made as a carpet. The question refers to a verse from Quran in Surah Nuh, and Allah has made the earth for you as a carpet spread out. So one might think that it means that the earth is flat, while earth is geospherical in shape, because the Quran in another verse mentions the actual shape of the earth in the following verse: and we have made the earth egg-shaped. The Arabic word dahaha means egg-shaped. It also means an expanse. Dahaha is derived from dahiya, which specifically refers to the egg of an ostrich, while geospherical in shape, exactly like the shape of the Earth. So which shape is science going to prove? Additional evidence on spherical edge that I would share: scientific evidences, experiments, and in real-world observations, and scholarly sources and journals and peer-reviewed articles. Observations from space. Astronauts have provided photos to show as evidence for the Earth's spherical shape from space. NASA took images of the Earth that shows that the Earth is spherical. Sight from horizon. Sight of the horizon. When observing the horizon from a high vantage point, such as a mountain or tall building, the curvature of the Earth is visible. As one looks out, the horizon appears to curve downward in all directions, consistent with a spherical shape. Now let's do a class activity together. Let's go out in a trip to a field. Locate a tree. First, try to look far into the horizon from under this tree and describe how much you can see. Then let's climb this tree and look far in the horizon and describe how much you can see then. Did you see the same thing? No, not really. Do you see more? Absolutely. Did you start to see the tips of far buildings? Why do you think is this? If Earth was flat, your vision from both positions would extend to the same distance. Isn't that true? Let's embark to another class activity. Let's visit Abu Dhabi Harbor on your own time and watch the ships sail and arrive to the harbor, and answer the following questions as you go. What do you see when a ship approaches Abu Dhabi port? Does it seem to emerge from the sea as it approaches? What happens to the ship that are leaving the port? Do they gradually disappear? Watch this video and answer the questions as you go. Let's embark in a class activity number 3. Watch the sunset and sunrise and answer the following questions. Does the sun disappear suddenly in sunset or appears suddenly during sunrise? How does it happen? Is it gradually? Move to an elevated point behind and see if you still see the sun during sunset. If the earth is flat, would you still see the sun during sunset once it disappears? Another phenomenon is the eclipse phenomena. During a lunar eclipse, the earth's shadow cast on the moon is round, indicating that the earth is spherical. Additionally, the changing shape of the shadow during a lunar eclipse provides further evidence of the earth's curvature. This is supported by a scholarly article written by Harrison and Hanna in 2016. It is a peer-reviewed article and it's proven to be dependable. Time zones as well. The existence of time zone is actually a consequence of Earth's spherical shape. As the Earth rotates on its axis, different regions experience daylight and darkness at different times when it hits the sun, leading to the division of the globe into time zone. Not only that, but gravitational measurements, such as variations in gravitational forces across the Earth's surface, as measured by devices such as gravitometer, provide further evidence on the Earth's spherical shape. These variations are consistent with the Earth's uneven mass distribution around its spherical core. This was supported by a scholarly article written by Garland in 2016. Thank you.